The whistleblower at the center of a complaint that helped launch an impeachment inquiry into President Trump is expected to testify privately before Congress if lawmakers can ensure that his identity is safe. President Trump wants to hear from the whistleblower too, tweeting, "I want to meet not only my accuser, but also the person who illegally gave this information."
It's all hearsay. You can't get a parking ticket conviction based on hearsay.
Trump attorney Jay Sekulow claims the whistleblower rules recently changed.
The form that so-called whistleblowers fill out used to say this: in order to find an urgent concern credible, the Inspector General must be in possession of reliable, first-hand information. That was on the form, literally, until apparently very recently.
The complaint says Mr. Trump pressured Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky to investigate political rival Joe Biden and his son Hunter's dealings in Ukraine. The president's defenders call the whistleblower biased.
The Inspector General says there's an indicia of arguable political bias. That is Washington speak for this guy didn't like the president.
That same Inspector General, however, called the complaint credible. President Trump's former security advisor saying he's troubled by the call.
It is a bad day and a bad week for this president and for this country if he is asking for political dirt on an opponent.
Democratic members of the House have launched a slew of subpoenas against the State Department and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
I have to imagine they're going to fight us tooth and nail. And yet, even as they do, the more that they fight to try to prevent and obstruct the lawful functions of Congress, the more they're going to make a case for impeachment on obstruction of justice.
Meanwhile, the Biden campaign sent a letter to major news networks calling on them to stop having Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani on their shows, claiming he's spreading debunked conspiracy theories. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has a message of her own for the White House.
Speak the truth and let us work together to have this be a unifying experience, not a dividing one for our country.
But recent polling suggests the country is divided. While there's increasing support for impeachment, it mostly falls along party lines. Amber Strong, CBN News in Washington.